Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yashar Allah. Call Holoyim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakakudash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwath that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. This your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And that's included by their own people. Because the truth of their history that was Disneyfied back in the day, right? They made everything look and seem heroic and adventurous and, just extraordinary, when in actuality, it was just devils that were given power over the earth. And with that power, they just brought about destruction, rape, robbing, and murdering, right? False treaties, right? Lies, so forth and so on, right? But it's not tender and delicate anymore, right? And it will be touched, right? The Most High already set it up that way. Ezekiel 38 speaks on that, right? Isaiah 47, what I'm reading now, speaking on it. Right, but it says, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Daughter Babylon is constantly being exposed, especially in these last days. All right. Scripture says in, I believe that's Jeremiah 16. Let me see. Salat, 1 second. Fishers. Salat, 1 second. Let me find this precept. Jeremiah 16 and 19. It says, O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. Right? Scripture is a two-edged sword. So, of course, we've come to the understanding that we've been lied to. But the devils are coming into that same conclusion. They've been lied to. Right? The daughter of Babylon, which is North America, that they put up as this red, white, and blue superhero, right, is actually a murderer, a vile beast, right? How scripture says, a whore, right? The daughter of Babylon. All right, so let the video play. I'll be back.
Ever shown us, Abby? The most... Did you know? You know what plantation they've never shown us, Abby? The most prominent ones. The ones that were most profitable. The breeding plantations. Why don't you want to show us those? You know why? Because after the research that I did for this album, you realize that the moment that a girl menstruated, she was put in a stable where a horse would be and forcibly mated, forcibly by a male of the slave master's choice. And when she had children, they weren't called children, they were called a litter of pups. The punishment, being or killing a person in medieval Spain, is gelding. Gelding is when you take hot pincers and you take a man's balls and dick off root and stem. Killing a person Law of the Bible, right? Medieval Spain, super religious. You killed a man, he should be killed. Why were indigenous and black people categorized as subhuman? So under the law, you would not be punished for the things that you did to us. That's why. You used to be proud, right? Used to be proud, white America, of murder. Used to be proud of colonization. Used to, wow, that made us tough. And then you got ashamed of it. And that's what you're dealing with. That's what America's dealing with, a schizophrenic crisis. There's a British manual, right, that was taken out of the British Museum because within the manual, it talked about how it was a weapon of war that should be used against the indigenous population. You're ashamed of that now. You're ashamed, right? Who was Christopher Columbus? His image has been so whitewashed, but he was trafficking little girls on an island. Who does that sound like, huh? All you right-wing defenders of Christopher Columbus and his legacy, he was trafficking 9-year-old indigenous girls on an island. Who does that remind you of, you intellectual coward? Just because liberals are dog shit doesn't mean that you shake hands with the devil, right? The same way I tell people all the time who are white working class people who hear about reparations for black people and automatically get upset. You know, they hear the word Africa and they're furious already. But the problem is this. The money doesn't come from you. No, it comes from the financial institutions that banked and built their stock exchange on labor, on the payback that they got from slavery. Because reparations is not actually what African people are asking for in this country. African American people are asking for the other half of reparations. You see, America already paid reparations at the end of the Civil War to slave owners. They gave them money per black person that they let free, and they refused to honor the people that were actually victimized. So until you do that, you will always be cursed, America. And you can call me a communist, a socialist, but you know what? It doesn't matter what you call me. You know that I'm right, right? And you know that I stand more for indigenous rights than I do for the European interpretation of a left-wing ideology that doesn't always work in a cookie-cutter scenario when you plug it into Latin America. Because at the end of the day, that was still being pushed by two large governmental entities that wanted to challenge the United States' control of the region. We're tired of being pawns. You know what plantation...
And there it is. And how buddy say, until you... basically until you do right, the land gonna be cursed. But see, that's the deal. This land is cursed, and I brought that out before. This is cursed grounds that we're on. The people that's living in the daughter of Babylon can't understand that, with the exception of the men and women of the Lord. But these grounds are cursed. These grounds are prophesied to be utterly destroyed. This place is going to become a desert, man. Straight like that. So what that mean? That mean the devil ain't going to never try to make it right. You say it in the book of Ezekiel, I believe that's 25. Either 25 or 35, one of them, where it says the devil has perpetual hatred for us. Perpetual meaning never ending. Right? But the truth continues to come out, right? This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 6 and verse 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared." Right? And that's exactly what's going on. The truth is being declared. The daughter of Babylon is being exposed. And it's looking bad for Esau Edom. And call Haloyim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harok HaKodash for it. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, these precepts in this video was edifying. Call Haloyim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harok HaKodash. Shalom Yashalom.